4-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded. In there, strike three!
Swing, shot to left. Oh, drill to left. It's gone.
Oh, strike three looking. Swing and a miss. And Henry gets out of it with a donut. All right, I'm Elijah Edwards here with day 2 of the semifinal series between the Eastlake Eagles and the Biscuit Bashers. The Bashers are up 2-0 in this series. They look to clinch that third win today and advance to their third straight World Series. It'd be their third World Series in a row against the Winchester Warriors as well. But then the Eastlake Eagles are looking to pull off what we didn't think would be an upset, but now they're down 2-0. It'd be a big deficit to come down from, but we have seen blown leads in the past. You look at last year in the World Series, my team, the Warriors, we blew a 3-0 lead, and this is a 2-0 lead. So this series is definitely far from over, I would say. Look at the rosters for each team going into day 2. Look at the Biscuit Bashers. They have the captain, Henry Hedrick, their MVP candidate, Connor Golterman. You have Nick Ivey, Connor McElroy, and Reese Davis. Full squad here for them. Then you look at the Eastlake Eagles. They have the core 3 of the captain, Carson Kish, CJ Rivera, and Dylan Nemeth. And then Braden Williams is here. Will we see him on the field? Probably not. But he is here in attendance for the series. But with that said, let's go ahead and get on with the pregame interviews. I'll bring in the captain, Henry Hedrick, first of the Biscuit Bashers and talk to him going into these games. All right, Henry, you're up 2-0. One of the rare times you are actually up in a series. Even though you look at your postseason run last year, y'all were clawing from behind a lot, down 1-0 in the wild card series, you had a 2-1 lead in the semifinal series, right? Yeah, you did. Yeah. But then you were down 3-0 in the World Series. So this isn't really ground that y'all are used to. What's it going to take to go ahead and get that third win and advance to your third straight World Series here today against Kish and the Eagles?
This is uncharted territory for us, having like a lead like this. But I expect us to win. I don't want to drop one. Let's get it done and over with. So what happened?
I know you said it'd be a game-time decision, but if you could give any more insight into who's going to be pitching here in Game 3. Golt has, I believe, how many innings left? 6 2/3. So he can pitch 2 full games and then a couple outs at another game. Then for yourself, you have all your innings. So what's the mindset in terms of who's going to pitch here in this potentially series-clinching game?
It's all about managing his innings because he's our guy on the mound. So, I mean, I thought about throwing this game, but we'll see how he feels about it, and then let's go from there. So, yep.
All right, I'll bring in Carson Kish now, captain of the Eagles. All right, Kish, another tall task for you. I don't think you expected to be in this spot, but y'all are here. You're down 2-0 to the Bashers. Tough team, but I would say the series is far from over. Obviously, you have the big 3 here, you, Dylan, and CJ, and I think anything's possible with those 3 guys. What's it going to take from the 3 y'all today to come back down 2-0 and make the World Series?
A miracle.
That's not the right mindset.
Well, that's what I said in the post game. But I mean, it's kind of true. We can do it all that we can, and we're gonna need to get a little bit lucky. I can pitch pretty much as I want, other than 2 outs. But
you do have 8 1/3. So what's the plan there? Are you gonna go ahead and pitch all the way through Game 3, or is someone gonna get 2 outs here?
no, I'm gonna pitch through Game 3, and I'm gonna pitch through Game 4 too, because there's gonna be a Game 4, and then I'm gonna start Game 5, or CJ's gonna start Game 5, get 2 outs. But I'm gonna pitch all of Game 3 and 4. If the season ends in Games 3 and 4, I want it to be in my hands. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, we have to find one swing against Connor or Henry. Just put it over. If I have a 1-run lead, then we win the game. So.
All right, that sounds good. That's it with the pregame interviews. Game 3, Eastlake Eagles, Biscuit Bashers. Coming up next. Cameras are rolling. Big game here. The Bashers are up 2-0 against the Eagles, look to advance to the World Series. Meanwhile, the Eastlake Eagles look to keep their season alive. CJ Rivera will lead it off for Eastlake in Game 3. All right, 4-2 on CJ. Deep count in the first AB. Grounded up the middle. And that's going to be a leadoff ground out. 1 away, nobody on for Kish. But that might be a good sign for the Eagles putting the ball in play. Struggled to do that the other day. CJ puts 1 in play here early. Carson Kish up now. Full count on Kish. Low and a 1-out walk. The Eagles get a base runner early. Runner on first for Dylan. Good ABs here for the Eagles early. They're working the count. Dylan up now. Full count on Dylan. I think that clipped. It's going to be strike 3. Good pitch from Henry. 2 away. Runner on first for CJ. 1-2. Henry's still ahead. Pitch to Rivera. Swing and a miss. And Henry gets out of it with a donut. We'll go bottom 1. 0-0. Good inning for Hedgard. 1-2. Oh, strike 3 looking. Kish pounds the slider. 1 away for Galt. 5-1 on Connor. He's way ahead. Outside, a 1-out walk. Bashers get a base runner. Runner on first for the captain, Henry Hammer. Be different. Down a little bit. Wait. Back-to-back walks. First and second, 1 away for Reese. 1-2 on Reese. Swing and a miss. 2 away. That's a big out. First and second, 2 away for Nick. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Kish gets out of it with no damage. Donuts on the frames in the first inning. We'll go to the second. 0-0 ball game. 5-0 on Carson. Pitch coming from Henry. Inside, a leadoff walk. That's 6 straight. Runner on first. No outs for Dylan Nemeth. 2s on Dylan. Pitch coming from Henry. Clips it, strike 3. Good pitch from Henry. Perfect spot for that screwball. 1 out. Runner on first for CJ. 1-2 on CJ. Swing and a miss. Follows up a walk with back-to-back Ks. 2 away. It's back up to Carson. The runner on first. Big pitch in this series. From Henry. Grounded on the left side. That's going to roll fair. And Henry's going to field it for the out. Gets out of it with no damage again. We go bottom 2, 0-0. You want me to check what was in the box? I'll take a quick peek at it. Call on the field is a ground out. We're going to the bottom frame. But I will look at it. Kish stays alive. It's going to be a foul ball. Full count, runner on first, 2 away. A repeat of last pitch. And it's low. Kish works a walk. Good AB there. First and second, 2 away for Dylan. Big spot. Go ahead run to scoring position. It'll be CJ on second. 5-0. Low again. Bases loaded. 2 outs for CJ. Biggest AB of the series so far for the Eagles. 1-1 on CJ. Grounded up the middle, and Henry's gonna get out of it after all of that. Gets out of a huge jam. We'll go bottom 2, 0-0. A hectic inning. Henry gets out of it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, nobody on for Galt. 3-2 on Connor. Swing and a miss, 2 up, 2 down. Nobody on for Henry. His second, the leg man. 2-2 on Henry. Damn. All right, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Kish. He strikes out the side. We're going to go to the third. Still no hits this game. Of course, no runs. 0-0 ball game. Who's going to be the hero in the elimination game for the Eagles and a potentially series clinching game for the Bashers? 5-1 on Kish. Inside, leadoff walk. Eagles get a base runner. Runner on first, no outs for Dylan Nemeth. The wind's really picking up here. The rain's coming in. Dylan's way ahead. 5-1. And the rain is coming out. And it's low. First and second. No outs. Back-to-back walks lead off the frame. CJ Rivera is up now. And the entire Atlantic decides to come out on the field. 2-1 on CJ. Swing! 2-2. 3-2 again. Swing and a miss. 1 away. Yeah, 1 away. First and second for Kish. That's a huge out for the Bashers. 5-0. Bases juice, no outs for Dylan Nemeth. I say no outs? I meant 1 out. Yeah, 1 out, bases juice for Nemeth. Top of the third, 0-0 ball game.
No, I'm throwing good. What was it, 2-0? 4.
The power is literally out, and we were playing through that. See how long this takes.
He's not being worn anymore today. It's gonna be skins versus skins.
Due to the storm, the field conditions were unplayable, so we ended up having to push the games to another day. Field's down there. Let's hope she's dried up by tomorrow. And we're back. The situation is bases loaded, 1 away. Dylan Nemeth is up with a 4-0 count. Henry Hammer's on the bump. We'll resume here on day 3 of the semifinal series now. I think Dylan's... No. 5-1, the pitch. Low. That's ball 6. The Eagles take the lead in game 3, 1-0 on walks. The bases remain loaded with 1 out. CJ opts to crowd the plate. Swing and a miss, 2 away. That's a huge out for the Bashers. 2 away, bases juice for Carson Kish. Still only a 1-0 game. Full count. This is a huge pitch. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Henry gets out of it with only 1. Put himself in a huge jam, but he limits the damage. 1-0 Eagles as we go bottom 3. Eagles look to close out game 3 and force a game 4. Meanwhile, the Bashers look to either score 1, force extras, or get 2 and advance to their 3rd straight World Series. Here we go. Full count on Reese. Big pitch from Kish. Outside, a leadoff walk. The tying run's on base. Reese Davis on first, no outs. Nick Ivy's up. He is the winning run. Nick Ivy is the run that would send the Bashers to the World Series. Biggest AB of his career coming up. 3-2 on Ivy. Swing and a miss, strike 3. On a slider that was way out. 1 away, runner on first for C-Mac. Same situation here. Tying run on first. C-Mac is the run that would send Biscuit to the World Series. Biggest AB of his career. I can feel the silent tension in the air. Biggest pitch of the series. Coming up. Carson Kish versus Connor McElroy. Pitch from number 12. Strike 3 looking. 2 away. Runner on first. Game is in the hands of Connor Golterman. Kish is 1 out away from forcing a game 4. Meanwhile, Connor Golterman looks to send the Bashers to the World Series. He's the winning run. The tying run's on first and Reese. 5-0. The pitch. Low. That's a big walk. First and second. The tying run advances 45 feet in scoring position in Reese. The winning run's on first base and Connor Golterman. And it's in the hands of the captain, Henry Hedrick. Opportunity to send his team back to the World Series. The first pitch from Kish. Outside, 1-0. 1-0 on Henry. Outside again. These pitches are missing by a hair. It's 2-0. 2-0. Oh! Moved almost like a cutter rather than a slider. 2-1. 2-1 on Henry. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Kish is 1 strike away from giving his team another chance in this series. 2s on Henry. The pitch coming from Kish. Low. 3-2. Henry takes a deep breath. Steps up to the plate. 3-2 count. Once again from Kish. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And we're going to game 4. This series isn't over yet. Don't go anywhere, folks. The Eagles are right back in it. They win game 3, 1-0. We'll go to game 4. Bashers are still up 2-1. They will look to win the series in game 4, while the Eagles look to force a game 5. Here we go. All right, here we go. Game 4. East Lake Eagles, Biscuit Bashers set to begin. Bashers lead the series 2-1. Have another opportunity right here. A win here puts them in the World Series for the 3rd straight season. Meanwhile, the Eagles look to force a winner, go home game 5. Inside, leadoff walk. Runner on first and no outs for C-Mac. That's a big base runner for Biscuit. 1-1 on C-Mac. Driven to left field. It's carrying. Caught by CJ at the wall. Biggest defense. Oh, Connor's safe at first. Safe at first. Safe at first. He got back. He got back. Clutch defensive play from CJ and left. That ball is right at the wall. That's a huge out. Might have saved a homer. I couldn't see how high it was. The runner's on first and 1 away for Henry. One of the clutchest defensive plays of the season. Probably the clutchest defensive play of the season. All right, Henry's way ahead, or Kish is way ahead. Strike 3. Might have distracted Henry on the botched call. But that is strike 3. 2 away for Reese. 1-2 on Reese. Drop ball. What a drop ball from Kish. Sits down Reese. We're going to the bottom of the first, 0-0. After the near bomb from McElroy, he settles in, throws 6 strikes out of 7 pitches. We'll go to the bottom frame. All right, CJ's ahead here. 5-1 count. Pitch from Goldman. High leadoff walk for the Eagles. Runner on first, no outs for Kish. 3-2 on Kish. Pitch from Goldman. In there's bottom pipe, strike 3 looking. 1 away for Nemo. Clutch out for Goldman. 2s on Nemeth. Pitch from Connor. Swing! Oh, he tipped it. He tipped it. He tipped it. Foul ball. No. I'll take a quick look at it, but pitch from Connor. Swing! Oh, he tipped it. He tipped it. He tipped it. Foul ball. All right. After further review, he did nick it, and then it nicked the zone right after. So that is strike 3. That's going to be 2 outs. Runner on first for CJ. 3-2. Pitch from goal. In there, strike 3 looking. We're going to the second. Donuts on the scoreboard. 0-0. Going top 2. So, yeah, time. All right, 4-2 on Nick. Pitch coming from Kish. Foul into the zone, strike 3. 1 away, nobody on for Gold. Good pitch from Kish. All right, 3-2. Pitch coming from Kish. Strike 3 looking, dirty drop ball.
Yeah, let's just
2
get
up, 2 down.
here.
Nobody on for C-Mac.
Oh.
2s on McElroy. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss on the high slider. 3 up, 3 down for Kish. We're going to the bottom of the second. Still 0s on the scoreboard. Eagles look to strike first in game 4. You're just a tad out in front of it. 1-2 on Kish. In there, strike 3 looking with the riser. 1 away, nobody on for Dylan. 3-2. Clipped it, strike 3 looking. 2 away, nobody on for CJ. With a slider. 4-2 pitch coming from Connor. In there, strike 3. Clips the outside pipe. We're going to the third. 0-0 ball game. Who's going to be the hero in game 4? That's funny. We got a deep count here to lead off the frame. 4-2 on Henry. Kish working a little bit quicker. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a huge K. 1 away. Nobody on for Reese Davis. Full count on number 91. The pitch from Kish. Outside, a 1-out walk. The go-ahead run. The go-ahead run is on first base and Reese Davis. Nick Ivy up and a big spot for his team. 1-2 on Nick. What a drop ball! Clip the outside pipe. Might be the best pitch of the day from Kish. 2 away. Runner on first. Frame is in the hands of Connor Golterman, the MVP candidate, with a chance to prove that status right here in this AB. 1-2. Kish is way ahead. The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the third. 0-0. Eagles, if they win this game, it's going to be via walk-off. They have a chance to walk it off and send this series to a Game 5. All right. Carson Kish, the captain, has a chance to do it himself in the bottom frame. He leads off the bottom of the third for Eastlake. 2s on Kish. Pitch from Golterman. Strike 3 looking. Pitch move more like a cutter rather than a slider. Good pitch from Gold. 1 away. Nobody on for Nemeth. Golterman's way ahead here. 0-2 on Dylan. Pitch from Connor. What a screwball. Clipped it, strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. 2 away, nobody on for CJ. 2-2 on Rivera. Pitch from Golterman. Swing and a miss on the screwball. We're going to extras in Game 4. A pitcher's duel between Carson Kish and Connor Golterman. Donuts on the scoreboard as we go top 4. 5-0. Ball 6, leadoff walk for the Bashers. Runner on first, no outs for Henry. All right, 4-2. Oh, shoot, 4-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away, runner on first for Reese Davis. Will be his last AB of the series. He will have to leave after this. Full count on Reese. Pitch coming from Kish. Hits him, first and second. Go ahead run in scoring position for Nick Ivy. First and second, 1 away. Biggest spot of the series, and the bat is in Nick Ivy's hands. All right, Kish is way ahead here. 0-2 count. The pitch to Nick. Swing and a miss on the drop ball. Huge out. 2 away. First and second. Connor Golterman is up to the plate. 3-2 on Golterman. Pitch coming from Kish. Swing and a miss. Kish gets out of it with no runs. We're going to the bottom of the fourth, 0-0. The Eagles have a chance once again to walk it off. Meanwhile, the Bashers look to send it to a 5th. All right, 2s on Carson. Pitch from Golterman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big hack, whiffs on it. 1 away, nobody on for Dylan. Full count on Dylan Nemeth. Pitch coming from Golt. Hits him! Ball 6. Gold says he's good. 2-2. 2-2 count, runner on first, 1 away. Grounded on the left side. CJ is going to be out at first. Dylan advances second. Advances the winning runner to scoring position. Carson Kish now up for the Eagles with 2 outs. Winning run on second in Dylan Nemeth. 4-2 count. 2 outs. Runner on second. Pitch from Connor Golterman. Grounded on the left side. Nick is there, and he's going to field it clean. They get the out. A huge stop for Nick Ivy in left field. We're going to the 5th inning in Game 4. If that ball gets by Nick, we might be going to Game 5, but he saves the inning. We're going to the top of the 5th. Still 0s across the board.
Let's go, Nick! Come on, Nick!
2-1 on McElroy. Hits him twice, a leadoff walk for Biscuit. Runner on first, no outs. The captain, Henry Hammer, is up to the plate. 1-2 on Hedrick. Pitch from Kish. Oh, froze him. Strike 3 looking. 1 away and a runner on first for Nick Ivy. 4-1. Popped up. It's in play. Kish is there. 2 outs now. Pop out for Nick. Just missed it. Runner on first and 2 away for Connor Golterman. 3-2 count. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Still 0-0. Emotions flaring on the field. Tension on both sides. Eagles have a chance to walk it off and send it to a Game 5 here. All right, then just use Kish, isn't it? Clipped it, strike 3. Leadoff K for the Bashers. 1 away, nobody on for CJ Rivera. You hit the run right in the middle. First pitch to CJ. Driven to left field, up against the wall. CJ's rounding first, looking for 2. He will not stretch it. He's in between first and second, he holds up. A 1-out single for the Eagles. Runner on first for the captain, Carson Kish. Winning run is on base in CJ Rivera. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away. 2-2 on Dylan. Pitch coming from Golt. In there, strike 3 looking. We're going to the 6. Hit from CJ, followed up with 2 Ks. We're going to the top of the 6. 0-0 still. Who's going to win the battle between Kish and Golterman? Terrible. 4-2 on C-Mac. Swing and a miss in the high slider. Lead off K. 1 away for Henry. 2's on Hammer. Swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, nobody on. Nick Ivey. First pitch. Popped up again, same spot. Kish is under it. We're going to the bottom of the 6. This game is still 0-0. Someone's going to be the hero this game. Let's see if it happens in the bottom frame. Bottom 6, 0-0 ball game. Eagles look to send it to game 5. All right, Golterman's way ahead here. 0-2 on Rivera. The pitch. Slow windup. Swing and a miss, 1 away. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. 1 away, nobody on for the captain, Carson Kish. 1-2 on Carson. Pitch coming from Golterman. Swing and a miss on the high slider. 2 up, 2 down. Nobody on. He's going to sub in Jimmy Hambley, his first AB of the day. Coming in for Dylan Nemeth.
I'm thinking.
No.
You know the
4-2 on Jimmy. Pitch from Golt. In there, strike 3 looking. We're going to the 7th. Golterman, 3 up, 3 down. One of the best innings we've ever seen from him. He was locked in that frame. We go to the 7th, 0-0. What's going to happen here in game 4? Now that we're in the 7th, the runner will start on second. That doesn't matter. Too late now. 4-2 on Golt. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away and a runner on second for Connor McElroy. It wasn't the playoffs. No. Strike 3. 2 away, runner on second for Henry. 0-2. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th now. Still 0-0. Eagles have another opportunity to walk it off. See what happens. Pitch from Golt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Long AB, but Golt comes out as a winner. 1 away, runner on second for Carson Kish. Hit like it's your last AB. Oh, 4-2 on Kish. Strike 3. 2 away, runner on second for Hambley. He's a last opportunity in this frame for the Eagles. 1-2, Golt's ahead here. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the screwball. We're going to the 8th inning. Still zeros. What's gonna happen? 2-2 on Nick. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Connor Golterman up now. 4-2. Pitch coming from Kish. Strike 3 looking. 2 away. Runner on second still. C-Mac is up for the Biscuit Bashers. Full count. Biggest pitch of the day coming from Kish. Inside, it's a walk, first and second for Golterman. Or not Golterman, for Henry. So first and second, 2 away. And the bat is in Henry Hedrick's hands here with a chance to give the Bashers the lead. Go-ahead run on second base and Nick Ivey. 1-2 on Henry. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going to the bottom of the 8th inning. It is still 0-0. Eagles, once again, have an opportunity to walk it off. What's it called? The knob. Strike 3. 1 away, runner on second for Kish. 3-2. Pitch from Golterman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 up, 2 down. It's in Jimmy Hambley's hands once again. Runner on second. The winning run's going to be the captain, Carson Kish. The batter is Jimmy Hambley. He comes through in odd spots like this. See if he can do it right here. 1-0. Hits him twice. That's a walk. First and second. Doesn't really add anything, but he advances. First and second for CJ. Here we go. Full count. 2 outs. First and second. Bottom of the 8th inning. Winning run 90 feet away in Kish. Biggest pitch potentially of Galt's career. Coming up. The windup. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. We're going to the 9th inning. Coulterman gets out of it. I botched the call. We're going to the 9th. Zeros on the board still. Someone's going to come through in this game eventually. Let's go! We'll see if maybe it happens here in the 9th. 2's on Nick. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
We get the double strike.
1 out. Runner on second for Connor Galterman. Was 0-2. Now 3-2. Pitch from Kish. Swing and a miss in the drop ball. 2 away. Galt controls his anger after the strikeout. Still a runner on second. 2 outs. Connor McElroy up for Biscuit. No. 4-2. What a drop ball, top pipe. Dirtiest pitch of the day. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Still 0-0. Eagles, once again, have a chance to walk it off. Full count on Kish. Pitch from Galterman. Hits him twice. Doesn't matter, it's ball 6 anyways, but first and second, a leadoff walk. Mound meeting, it looks like. Eagles meeting in right. Bashers meeting in center. 3-2 on Hambly. Strike 3 looking. What a slider from Galt. That's 1. 1 away in first and second for CJ. (3-1) on CJ. Grounded on the left side. And it's Nick is there. Kish is running third. And he's going to be safe at there. Gets out of play. Kish is going to score. We're going to game 5. The ball was out of play. It was out of play. The Eagles force game 5 in the 9th. They win 1-0. One of the grittiest games of wiffle ball you'll ever see. The Eagles come out of top. They were down 2-0. The series is now tied at 2. We're going to game 5. Win or go home. Bashers, Eagles. Here we go.
Game is long in the 9th. We're talking about Queso on the bench.
Might have got him at the plate.
He was out of play.
Oh, out of play.
Force game 5 in the 9th.
Here we go. Game 5. Win or go home. Bashers, Eagles. Kish only has 2 1/3 left of eligibility on the mound. It looks like they're going to go to CJ to get 2 outs, and then they'll probably go right back to Kish. Or 0-2. My apologies. What a screwball from Galt. 4 strikes at AB. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out for Kish. 0-1 on Kish. Driven up the middle, and it's going to go right to Henry. Right into his hands. 2 away. Jimmy Hambly up now for the Eagles. I don't even know. Strike 3 looking. 3 up, 3 down for Galt in game 5. Going bottom 1, 0-0. Bashers look to strike first. Full count again. Wind up from CJ. Just missed a leadoff walk for the Bashers. An absolute quality AV from Connor Galterman. Reaches base. Runner on first and no outs for Connor McElroy in game 5. Twos again. Pitch from Rivera. Driven to right center, and it's gone! The Blasters strike first in game 5! A 2-run bomb for Connor McElroy. The clutchest home run of his entire career. Bashers are up 2-0 in game 5. And they're hyped. Biggest home run of the year for Biscuit. Still no outs this inning, and Henry's up.
Big Bear, baby, shows up in game 5, baby.
5-1 on Hedrick. Ball 6. Still no outs. Runner on first. Nick Ivy up now for the Bashers. They're making the call to Dylan Nemeth. They're going to take CJ Rivera out. Still no outs this inning. If they want to put Kish back in, Dylan will need to get 2 here. Time. Play. Full count. Ball 6, first and second. Still no outs. Golterman up. 4-2 count on Golterman. Oh, what a pitch. Clipped at strike 3. There's 1 out. Still first and second. C-Mac's back up with yards last inning. Full count on C-Mac. What a screwball. Strike 3. That's 2. I think they're going to make the call to Kish and put him in. Yep. Dylan hands the ball off to his captain. He got 2 outs, did his job. First and second, 2 away for Henry Hammer now. I'm not exactly sure yet. You'll see. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Kish goes out of it. We'll go top 2. A Connor McElroy 2-run bomb puts the Bashers on the board first. The Eagles need some runs here. Golt's way ahead here. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away for Kish. Wait. Full count on Kish. Outside, a 1-out walk. Tying run is up. And Jimmy Hambley. Kish is on first. Inside, first and second. Only 1 out for CJ. Tying runs on first base and Jimmy. Go-ahead run is CJ Rivera. Biggest AB of his life. First pitch from Golt. Clips it, strike 1. 0-1. 0-1. He did not go. He didn't go. 1-1. 1-1 on Rivera. Low, 2-1. Ooh, 3-1. 3-1 on Gold. Low, 4-1. 4-1 on Rivera. Pitch from Gold. Clipped it, strike 2. Nickage. 4-2. 4-2 on CJ Rivera. Pitch from Gold. Outside, another full count. That's 3 ABs in a row. 1 out, first and second. Another full count in this inning. Another big pitch coming from Connor Golterman. The windup. Fouled back. CJ stays alive. It's over here.
Middle of it, I'm wearing green, and then at the end of it, I'm wearing blue.
Here we go. Same situation. Full count. Pitch from Golterman. Fouled back. CJ stays alive. A crazy AB right now. All right, we'll repeat. Still a full count. CJ's seen 9 pitches this AB. This would be pitch number 10. Fouled into the zone, strike 3. That's a huge out. 2 away and first and second for Carson Kidd. Clutches strikeout for Connor. And the bat is in the captain's hands. Speak English, Elijah. Here we go. First and second. 2 away. 2-0 ball game. Carson Kish steps up to the plate. 0-2. Galt's way ahead. Quick pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Clutch inning from Connor Golterman. We're going to the bottom of the second. The Bashers hold a 2-0 lead. Connor Golterman puts his man pants on there. Sits down the Eagles. We go to the bottom frame. 0-2. Kish is way ahead. Swing and a miss on the drop ball. Leadoff K. 2-2 on Connor. In there, strike 3 looking. 2 up, 2 down. Good pitch from Kish. 2 away for C-Mac. He's just sitting down batters quickly. Looks can be deceiving. 1-2. Clipped it, strike 3. 2 nicks in a row for for Kish. So here we go. Top 3, 2-0 Bashers. The Biscuit Bashers are 3 outs away from going back to the World Series for the third straight season. Last opportunity for the Eastlake Eagles in 2024. Do they have some magic left in them? Here we go. 3-2 on Jimmy Hambley. The windup from Golterman. Hits him twice! It's gonna be a leadoff walk. Jimmy reaches. Runner on first and no outs for CJ Rivera. CJ is the tying run here in Game 5. 2-1 on Rivera. Pitch coming from Golterman. Grounded on the left side. Nick's there, and it gets by him. It's gonna be a single for CJ. First and second, still no outs. Carson Kish, the captain's up the hit. He's the go-ahead run. The tying run's on first and CJ. Don't go anywhere yet, folks. This game isn't over. Kish is up. Steps up, the windup from Golterman. Swing and a miss, strike 3. There's 1. 1 out. Pitch from Golt. Grounded! Oh, driven to right! Up against the wall! CJ's routing third! He's gonna try and score! He's gonna be safe! An RBI single for Jimmy Hambley! It's 2-1 with only 1 out in the top of the third. Tied run on third base. Only 45 feet away for CJ Rivera. First and third, 1 away. It's a 2-1 ball game now. CJ up with a chance to tie it. 2-2 on Rivera. Pitch from Golt. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 away. First and third. The game is in the hands of the captain, Carson Kish. The captain has a chance to do it himself. Tying run on third base and Dylan. Go-ahead run on first and Jimmy. Meanwhile, Golt looks to send the Bashers to the World Series. Here we go. First pitch to Kish. Outside, 1-0.
Fucking walking around.
1-0 on Carson. Low, 2-0. You know, as a commissioner, this is exactly what I want.
We know.
Good content. 2-0 on Carson. Outside again. 3-0. Kish is ahead here. Oh my goodness. 3-0. In there, strike 1 looking. 3-1. Oh my goodness. 3-1 count. Kish steps up to the plate. The pitch. Outside, 4-1. 4-1 on Carson. Kish is ahead here. Steps to the plate. The windup from Golt. Oh! Driven to right center. Henry's under it. And the Bashers are going back to the World Series in 2024. They take down the Eagles in 5 games. Win Game 5 2-1. Kish just missed what might have been a go-ahead home run. But the Biscuit Bashers in 2024 will go up against the Winchester Warriors for the 3rd straight season. An incredible semifinal series. The Bashers barely edge it out. Incredible series. Incredible week of playoff wiffle ball. And the World Series is set in 2024. Biscuit Bashers, Winchester Warriors, the trilogy. We'll see you in postgame.
Let's go, Nick! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Bashers, baby! Come on, baby! They wanted us! They wanted
All right, I need to catch my breath here. We just finished up one of the best postseason series ever between the Biscuit Bashers and the Eastlake Eagles. Bashers took Game 5 2-1. One of the most intense final frames you'll ever see in wiffle ball. Really came down to the wire there. But the Biscuit Bashers came out on top. It's going to be Bashers and Warriors once again. Both teams have won against each other once, so I guess you could call this a tiebreaker. World Series is set. Incredible series on both ends. Really can't say enough about the series. Let's get on with these interviews. I'll bring in the Eastlake Eagles first, talk to them about their season. Carson Kish, the captain, CJ Rivera, Dylan Nemeth, and Jimmy Hambley. I'll go over to Jimmy first, get you in here. All right, Jimmy, another season on the Eagles. This is the farthest y'all have made it yet. Haven't been here in a while, but I would say that at times you did contribute to the team. Had the walk-off in the first series, had a bomb in your second series, clutch RBI there in Game 5, kept the momentum going. What do you have to say about 2024 for Eastlake?
I mean, I feel like this year would have been our year, especially with the new people added onto the team. I wish I could have been here more. I just got a job down at school, so it's kind of hard to drive 2 hours to get back over here. But I wanted to show up today and just try to help out the team any way I could. I feel like we're getting better as a team, and I feel like we're just getting more competitive also than our past seasons. And that's basically all I got to say about that.
Move over to Dylan now. All right, Dylan, you were on the Heat last year. Made a move over here to the Eagles. And you were a vital piece of this team. Is there anything you have to say just about the season as a whole?
Not really. I should have got more innings. It was just we couldn't hit, couldn't score runs. That was the only reason. We're not in the World Series right now. We win shit in 3 if we score runs. That's it. Just saying.
Move over to CJ. Similar story to Dylan. You were on the Heat last 2 years, semifinal exits both seasons. Came to this team with the hopes of making it a little bit further. Ultimately, same spot, but I think it should feel a little bit different. This is probably the best season of wiffle ball you've ever gotten to play, at least as a team, that is, and the most competitive season we've had yet. So what do you have to say about the season as a whole for the Eagles and your future in this league?
We just got to execute. That's really been the only thing. Like Dylan said, we just got to score. Carson has been dealing all season. We just got to give him some runs. And the pitching has gotten a lot better, especially throughout the whole league. So we just got to execute at the plate.
All right, move over to Kish here, captain of this team. I know I did to Jimmy. You did say at the beginning of the season that this was World Series or bust, but now that we're actually here, obviously it's disappointing. But I think that there's a lot to be proud of with this team. You're a few feet away there from a go-ahead home run in Game 5. Probably would have sent you to the World Series. So what do you have to say about your personal performance this season and the group of boys you have here with you in Eastlake?
We really didn't give up, down 2-0. In the series, really, down 2-0. Got to Game 5. Down 2-0 in that last game. I probably made the mistake of pitching CJ. He hasn't been here in a minute, but I went with the guy that I thought had probably more control. If they won, I wanted them to win by hitting a home run and not by walking. And I thought walking home 1 run would probably win them that game. But it was a good season. I hope that we can keep the same group together for next year. Because I think after that, that'll make us a lot better going into next season. We had that Game 5 right there. So tough way to end it, but it was a good season. Definitely our best season ever as a team.
That is true. This is easily the best year in Eagles franchise history. I can't preach enough how good this team is to not be in the World Series. I would argue this is easily the best team to not make the World Series. Are any final words any of y'all have for maybe Eagles fans out there at the end of 2024 here? Jimmy?
Keep on trying, come back next year.
Dylan? Kish?
Like Jimmy said, we're gonna keep fighting. We hit a very, very rough patch near the end of the season. The Warriors series and then the Coconut series. It was really rough, and to end up taking the Bashers to 5 games, being 1 run, couple feet away from beating them. We really never gave up.
All right, well, that's it with the Eastlake Eagles in 2024. We'll bring in the victors now, the Biscuit Bashers. Got the captain, Henry Hammer, MVP Golt, Nick Ivey, and Connor McElroy. I'll go to Nick first, get him in here. You're on the Warriors last year. Got a chance to prove that you could contribute to a championship caliber team. Made a move over to the Bashers, and I think you've done it. You've contributed a good bit to this team. Now y'all are in the World Series. Second straight year for you. How does it feel?
Feels great. Him. I mean, Connor was well worth spent. I mean, it's great to be here. You know, we deserve to be here. Henry's the GOAT, too. I mean, just happy to be here. Happy to be part of this group.
Move over to C-Mac now. Bring him in here. You had easily the clutchest bomb of your entire career in Game 5 there. 2-run bomb in the first. What was going through your noggin at the plate there?
Well, you started chirping at the start, and I was like, oh, well, here we go. I mean, I felt like I was kind of due. I'd like to shout out Nick and Henry. I also like to shout out Teddy for trading me. I'm just glad to be here.
Thanks for getting rid of me, Coach.
I'm good.
All right. I'll bring Golt in here now. Golt, you've been getting MVP talks all year. Couple rough patches. The hitter series wasn't the greatest, but you came out today, you shoved. Lost Game 4, but that was one of the best pitcher's duels we've ever seen. Shoved again on the mound in Game 5. And you've kind of carried the load pitching this year, which you're not really accustomed to. And y'all are back in the World Series for the third straight season. So what do you have to say about your personal performance and the team being back in the World Series looking to repeat?
Well, I'm physically drained, but mentally ecstatic, man. Those 2 games probably the hardest games I've ever fought for, and it just feels earned now. So I feel like we belong here. I feel like I belong in the MVP talks, and everyone here contributed, and I'm just proud to be a Basher again and ready to go for the World Series.
All right, move over to Henry. Me and you, once again, third straight year. I won once, you won once. You can almost call us like a tiebreaker coming up. As a manager, how good does it feel to be back in this spot for the third straight year?
And it feels amazing. I mean, to see all the, pickups and moves that we've made as a team contribute on, the biggest stage like this and the biggest games, I mean, it just, makes me feel great as, a manager and to be a part of this team. So, I mean, it's just something special we got going here, something special that we've had the last 2 seasons. So, I mean, we're just looking to keep it going.
What's the mindset with the group here, facing myself for the third straight year?
Got the same mindset going into this series. We just got to come out ready to hit, ready to pitch, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. So, last thing I got to say is Eagles wanted us, and the Eagles got us. So, that's how it is.
All right, that's all I have for you. Incredible series, incredible week of wiffle ball. And the World Series is set. It looks like it's only going to get better. Biscuit Bashers, Winchester Warriors, Game 1 will not be the next video you'll see on this channel. The next video you'll see on this channel will be a pregame-like show for the World Series. So that should be very interesting. And then the games will start the following week. Make sure to check out our most recent video in that corner. Subscribe to us in that corner. And we'll see y'all next week.